Alright, so I hear we have a new myth on our hands today.
Yeah, we do, Cameron. The myth we're going to be testing today is we're going to try to figure out if a Pepsi-Cola product can decay or tooth.
I think I've heard of that one before.
Yeah. So the main ingredients we're going to need for this myth is a Pepsi-Cola product, something like Coca-Cola or something. And since we don't have an actual human tooth to do the myth with, we are going to use an egg as a substitute.
Alright, we're also going to need the main ingredients within the soda so we can see which one is most effective. We're going to need something carbonated, like carbonated water. We're also going to need some sugar water.
And we could add some lemon juice because it's a really acidic liquid and we can see how acidity could react with the tooth.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to use all these different liquids with the egg, which is a substitute for the human tooth, and we're going to see the different outcomes.
Alright, so you say we should get the materials or what?
Yep, let's get down to it.
Carbonated water would be on aisle 7. That would be sparkling water. Sparkling water is carbonated water, so this is what we're looking for right here. Alright, we want no sugar in it, but it might be fine. Hey, why don't we check the, yep, this got no sugar. Take a look right there. Sugar 0 grams, super chill, 0 calories, sparkling water, this is what we are looking for, gentlemen. Off to the lemon juice. Okay, off to the lemon juice. Come on, guys. Lemon juice. Lemon juice would fall under the category of right about here. $3 for lemon juice. You've got to be kidding me. Lemon juice is pretty expensive. So you have lemons at home? Yeah, we have limes. Right. Wait. Is there anything else? Anything else? 2 for $5. That's $2.50. Dude, we don't have enough money for that. Yeah, we do. Hey, should we get this one? Get this one. That's $2.29. Yeah, let's get this. Fine, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't concentrate. 0, 0 is all good. Why don't we check this out? All right. So let's check this out. Nutrition facts on this baby. All right. Yeah. Let's see if we have enough money.
Well, for my hypothesis, I believe that the lemon juice will decay the eggshell, or what is supposed to be the human tooth, faster than even the Pepsi because of the higher pH. We tried to get it a little close, but even with just those 2 extra pH points, I still believe the lemon juice is going to do more.
I think the outcome we're going to get here through this experiment, I think out of the four materials that we're using, which is the Pepsi, the lemon juice, the carbonated water, and the sugar water, I think that the Pepsi is going to decay the tooth the most, because Pepsi has been known to be acidic as a soda, and it's got sugar already in it, so I think that's what's going to mess up the egg, which is being substituted as the tooth the most.
I predict that the egg is going to decay fastest with lemon juice. Why? Because I have a prediction that since it's highly acidic, I think that's going to have the most results into decaying it.
So we have four materials here that we're going to use to test the egg, which is also going to be known as the human tooth. Our first material is Pepsi, which is our A material. And now, we're going to drop the egg into the Pepsi, a cup full of Pepsi, and we're going to check on that later. Our second material is carbonated water. We're going to check on that later. And then our third material is sugar water, which is material C, which we stirred up ourselves. Yep. And then lastly, we got lemon juice. Yep, juice. What do we do? Small fact here, lemon juice has a pH of about 2.3, and our Pepsi over here has a pH of about 2.5. So we're going to be testing that for the acidity of the liquids. Okay, so I guess we check. Here we are, 30-minute checkup. Let's see what we got. Alright, so our A material here, which is Pepsi, after putting the egg in Pepsi for 30 minutes, as you can see, the egg has been dyed brown just a slight bit, and from feeling the shell of the egg, it feels a little bit softer than what we got out of the case, but still has its hard feeling. Our B material, which is carbonated water, it's still white in color. Feeling the shell, it feels just a little bit thinner than it was when we got it out of the box. Our third material is sugar water. So it's still white in color, and the egg seems a little bit softer than what it was when we got it out of the container, and from the looks of it, it might look a little bit smaller. And our D material, which is lemon juice, has the egg floating in the lemon juice and taking it out. Yeah, the shell feels a lot softer, and it kind of rubs off as I rub it with my finger, which is kind of weird. And so that is the D material after 30 minutes. Yeah. Right, so it's been an hour, and it's also the final mark, so right, take it away. So let's check out the A material, which is the Pepsi. The egg has been dyed brown in chunks, and feeling the shell of the egg, it's a lot softer than it was after we got it out of the container. And from what I'm thinking, this could break easily. So that's the A material. And then the B material, which is the carbonated water. So taking this out, there isn't really difference in color at all. The shell is a lot, feels a lot thinner, not really a lot softer, but doesn't feel as strong as it was when it came out of the container, so I don't think carbonated water does much. Here's the sugar water, which is material C. And okay, right when I took this out, I can feel it's a lot softer. This could probably break any second now, and so that would be the sugar water. And here's lemon juice, which is the D material. And what's different about the last time we checked about 30 minutes ago is it was floating when we checked it, and now it is not. So, and what I just noticed taking it out is it's a lot heavier than all the other eggs. So, and yeah, here it is. The shell is really, really soft, and it's degrading as I rub my finger on it. So that is what I'm observing with the D material, and that's it.
So, in conclusion, we have, in the provided hour of the egg being in the Pepsi, it didn't quite degrade, but it softened up quite a bit.
Well, for the sugar water, it degraded and softened, but for the carbonated water, it just softened.
And in the lemon juice, this actually had the most effect on the egg. What happened in the lemon juice, as we observed, after about 15 minutes, the egg started floating in the cup of lemon juice, and it degraded the shell quite a bit, and it made it less dense, less hard, and really soft and almost rubbery.
All right.
So what you're saying is drinking lemon juice is actually worse for your teeth than drinking soda.
Yeah.
That's about right. So what do you guys think we should call it? Possible?
I think we should call it plausible. Because
drink enough.
you're not actually holding soda in your mouth for an hour.
Yeah, but if you drink it enough to the point where you're drinking it all the time, it could eventually rot and decay your teeth.
So what do we call this? Plausible?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely plausible.